It's inversion season. That's bad news for the air in the region, especially in Mon Valley towns like Clairton.
Inversions are when air pollution gets trapped and lingers for days on end, posing a special danger to children, the elderly, and people with health issues.
So what's being done to protect our health during these events, and is it enough? Here's KDKA investigator Andy Sheehan.
I have a pacemaker, I have a defibrillator, I have a pump in my heart.
Among other health concerns, Johnny Perriman has a heart condition. And he says when particulate pollution from the Clairton Coke Works is elevated, his heart races and he gets short of breath, making a walk to the corner an arduous task. Last week, even that wasn't a possibility.
It smelled like rotten eggs. You couldn't breathe. It was dangerous for anybody to go outside.
For the better part of 5 days last week, the Mon Valley was trapped in a pollution inversion. That's when cold air settles close to the ground and a layer of warmer air forms on top, trapping the pollution below.
Under inversion conditions, it's like having a lid on the region. The pollution doesn't go anywhere. It just stays there and accumulates.
According to the Allegheny County Health Department, for 2 of those days last week, the air in Clairton exceeded federal particulate pollution levels. And that rotten egg smell was from multiple exceedances of hydrogen sulfide caps, causing a prolonged danger to children, the elderly, and people with pre-existing conditions.
It is quite serious, but it could have been worse.
The worst inversion in our history happened in Denora in 1948, when trapped stagnant smog took the lives of 20 people and sickened thousands. To prevent pollution from building up during these events, the county has now implemented an inversion episode rule, requiring the Coke Works and 16 other Mon Valley facilities to cut back on production when an inversion warning is issued.
So then when we exceeded the thresholds to call an episode warning, those facilities were immediately notified and those new countermeasures would go into place.
For its part, U.S. Steel says using its own weather service, it implemented the cutbacks prior to the inversion and believes the pollution came from a variety of sources. Quote, "We utilize our episode plan agreed on with the health department throughout the inversion. We believe that inversions are a regional issue and the episode rule should extend beyond the Mon Valley." While U.S. Steel says it's invested $250 million into the Coke Works to improve pollution controls, the county has fined them roughly $10 million over the past 2 years for violations. And while environmentalists applaud those actions, they're asking the county for even stricter enforcement and earlier implementation of the episode rule.
And I think this past episode emphasizes maybe a need to update that rule so that there can be more proactive action.
And it's not confined to the Mon Valley. There were thousands of complaints throughout the region, and you can expect more. October and November are the times when these inversions tend to be the most serious and the most frequent, and the county says it's looking for ways to make the episode rule stronger. Reporting on the North Shore, Andy Sheehan, KDKA News.